and welcome to Learning with Lulu. In this video we are going to be doing a summary of Chapter 2 in Prisoner B-3087. So Chapter 2 starts with Yannick and other people just out on the street watching the Germans invade. The Germans have weapons, and it's not just soldiers as well, it's tanks coming into their city. This woman nearby says not to worry because she knows that the Germans are nice people. And our main character Yannick, he has this thought that, well, she can say that because she's not a Jew. It's far more scary because he is a Jew. He relates that the Germans are going to be their masters now, in charge of them now, until the Allies come change this current situation. Because of this invasion, things are changing. At school, he says that the other kids won't play soccer with him anymore. Some other things are changing just for their family in general. So not just how he's being treated, but for their family. Food is becoming much more expensive. He relates that on one specific day, he went to school and apparently it had been canceled for all Jewish kids. And he says other kids were excited, but I wasn't because I love reading. He loves books about America. He loves books about doctors and medicine. And so this is sad for him. At this time, so in the first chapter, it was September, but we're a little bit further along now and winter is coming, and so people are bundled in their coats, and Yannick sees this as he's going home. And when he gets home, he sees that his father is also there and not at work, which he finds unusual. His mom sees that her son is home and she seems worried, and Yannick tells her, school has been canceled for me. That makes his Uncle Mosh a little bit worked up. His Uncle Mosh is there talking with his father, and again, they're not exactly fighting, but there is tension between his father and his uncle. Mosh says that Jews are not to make money anymore, and instead of getting their food with money, they've been given ration cards with a big letter J on it that stands for Jew. He also expresses that Jews really can't go anywhere anymore. Yannick is sad about that because, as we know, he loves the library, he loves movies, and so he can't do these things anymore that are normal for him. So Yannick, he goes and looks at the newspaper that his uncle's looking at, and right there in the newspaper there are new rules for Jews. Some of those are like a 9 p.m. curfew, and they have to wear armbands. And his father is just we've got to have faith, and his uncle is much more pessimistic about this. Then his mom brings out the lunch for them, and it's fairly small. You can just tell that his world is shifting in these little ways that we get so used to these little habits, and those little things are being taken away from him. Little and large things are being taken away. And then the chapter ends that night. Their synagogue, which is their place of worship, is burning. They look out the window and there's a man dead in the street, a Jewish man, and a Nazi is standing over him, still pointing his gun at him. It's announced that any Jew out after curfew will be essentially shot on sight. So just like the first chapter and was this introduction to this really unstable, the beginning of this unstable life, this chapter is just further driving that in. So that's chapter 2 of Prisoner B-3087. I hope this video comes in useful to you. If it does, if you're still watching, then make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps support me in putting out this educational content, and share with anyone else you know that may benefit from it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.